What's going on, everybody? It's Lucas. Welcome back to the shrimp scene. Today, I'm feeding my shrimp Fluval Bug Bites Pleco formula, and I just kind of wanted to show you how crazy they go for it, and how much the snails really enjoy it too. I really like this food. It has some pretty good ingredients in it, and it's also one of those foods that I just kind of started feeding about 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I just kind of never stopped feeding it. Anything else I've tried, they never really liked as much. And that goes for my Endlers and the Odos, my Plecos. They all really enjoy this food. Now, I'm not talking about any of the other Fluval types of food. I'm strictly talking about the Fluval Bug Bites Pleco formula, the bottom feeder formula. And they all just really seem to enjoy it. Now, I do mix that into the tropical food, or the tropical community blend for my Endlers. But for the shrimp and Pleco and Odos and stuff like that, I just either grind up the sticks or I feed them the sticks as is. But as you can see, they just go absolutely crazy for them. And you can see the piles of snails. I'm in the middle of trying to get some of them out of there, but you can just see kind of how the shrimp pile up in masses, and they really go after that pellet good. I also threw in a little bit of Bacter AE. I like to feed that every now and then so that when I throw these pellets in, all the babies have a chance to get something as well. I normally always, in a tank like this with this many shrimp, I will throw in a powdered food and a pellet food. And that's because at a certain point, all of these snails will gang up and just completely form like an impenetrable area around this pellet that the shrimp can't get to. So I always like to feed a powder, especially so the babies can get it, but at the same time, the adults sometimes, you know, I see them swimming across the top as well, going for it too. But I mainly wanted to show just how much they pile up and how aggressively they really do go for this food, because it is quite impressive. And when I say grind the food up, I'm really talking about just kind of processing it in like a blender or a sort of like a smoothie maker is what I have. And I'll usually throw a bag, like for the Endlers and stuff, I'll usually throw a bag of the community and the Pleco formula together, because I know they're natural algae grazers and they'll pick on green beans and veggies that I throw in there for the snails and all that kind of good stuff. So I figure, why not, you know, give them some of that too. And so I blend it together and make it into a powder food, and it turns out to be a really good fry food and a really good shrimp food, because it spreads all throughout the tank and everybody can get a little bit of it. So that's what you're seeing floating around in here. It's not just dirty like that all the time. And then you can also get a glimpse of some of the orange and red spotted shrimp in there, like her swimming up right there. That's a line I'm going to be pulling out soon and trying to work with. There's one kind of right below her that kind of has a back stripe that has a few red spots on her. And I've noticed a good amount of males as well in this tank have some of that red in them as well. So that's going to be something I work on. in the future, and you guys will see that. And then I'll also end up making a video about how I kind of process my fry food slash shrimp food, and kind of give you guys a walkthrough on that, and show you different types of stuff that I put in there. And sometimes I'll add ground leaves, oak leaves, mulberry leaves, stuff like that. And in the future I'll end up, you know, kind of doing a video on that as well. So anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to know anything else about this tank, and anything else about how I feed or my preferences. Let me know down below. But thanks for watching. I will see you all later.